What brand of glasses do pirates wear? Armani. That's a bad joke. All right, fine. Let me tell you a better joke. Right, you guys ready? What's a pirate's favorite letter? People in the chat are saying, "Arr." You'd think so. But their first love be the sea. And if someone says to you, "I know how this ends, it's, their first love be the sea," you look at them and you go, "Aye." There's so many layers to this. So many layers. Why didn't the skeleton go to the dance? Because he had no body to go with. Also, he is dead. A man walked into a pub with a piece of tarmac under his arm and said, "One for me and one for the road." This is what you get by being here. Are you all happy? You could leave at any time. 2,500 people have chosen this. In fact, when I came home from the shops one day, I found a guy lying in front of my front door on the floor sideways, and I thought, that's Matt. I am cursed with the gift of comedy. I mean, there are just some sentences that are really funny. I mean, for example, many years ago, a genie asked me if I wanted a tiny penis or a good memory. Can't remember what I chose. Oh. You said the wrong thing. No, I didn't. Today my son asked me, "Can I have a bookmark?" And I burst into tears. All these years, he still doesn't know my name is Josh. So, that's good. Oh, that's good. That was quite funny. I'll give you that. Whew. I love it. I love it. Terrible jokes. We can do this. We can do all this together. Oh, excellent. There is a story, though, stepping aside from the jokes for a minute, there is a story that I was reading a few days ago about... My brain made this connection because there's a joke about elephants. And there is a story, a famous story, of an explorer who, while exploring around, I think it was an African kind of safari thing, met an elephant when they were a child. And you guys know how incredible the memory of an elephant is. The story goes that there was an explorer, let's call them, I don't know, Archibald. Let's give him a nice explorer-based name. Archibald the explorer met a tiny, tiny elephant when he was young. And he took time away from the exploration that he was on to hang out with this little baby elephant. And they kind of bonded as younger human and baby elephant, because animals are remarkably smart, remarkably clever. And every year from then on, Archibald would return to that kind of region of Africa, and he would see the elephant grow up again and again every year, a little bit bigger, tusks a little bit longer, all that jazz. He would bring him snacks, and the elephant would bring him, gifts of like a tree trunk or an idea or a leaf, just to show that there was a level of understanding and connection there, which was a beautiful connection. And they say that an elephant never forgets. And Archibald, due to life changing, was unable to visit for about 20 years as he got older. And the story goes And I think this is beautiful to believe. The story goes that when Archibald returned about 20 years later and went up to the elephant that he met many years ago, he was hoping that the elephant would at least remember him just a little bit of memory there. But what actually ended up happening, which I think is incredible, is the elephant crushed him to death. Probably wasn't the same elephant. The setup is super important. It's very important that you spend absolutely ages setting up a really crap joke. It's funnier if you spend longer setting it up. Sometimes you just want smaller one-liners like, how could you spot a vampire walrus? Probably look a lot like all the other walruses. Josh, please, we are dying. Just like, Josh, please stop telling jokes. The party is almost wiping. I have a family. Even my ancestors rolled in their graves hearing that. I mean, sometimes the jokes are bad. If pronouncing my B's as V's makes me sound Russian, then so be it. That's a good one. That's so stupid. Daughter's boyfriend introduced herself to me. He said, "Hi, sir. I'm David. Nice to meet you." And he put out his hand to shake my hand. I grabbed it and took his hand. Then I said, "David, are you nervous?" He said, "No, sir." I said, "Then why are you shaking?" Oh, classic. Absolute classic. That's a good one. That is brilliant. I want to leave. Zach, you can leave at any time. Zach, if you're asking me to choose between you and my desire to point out entryways, there's the door. Why are you laughing? Justin says you're enjoying the funnies. Starting to understand how 6-7 is funny right now. It's that, or, deal with this. Did you know crime is illegal? God damn it. That was me falling into the pit, not me saying God damn it for crime being illegal, which is something I kind of agree with. But you've got to have it as a little treat every now and again, No, I wouldn't do anything bad. In fact, a couple of years ago, when I was at uni, I do vividly remember walking to class, and in the morning at like 7 in the morning, lying on the pavement in front of me was a bird of prey coughing its lungs up. And I thought, that's illegal. Oh, goodness me. Why do sneaky rogues wear leather armor? Because it's made of hide. Ban him. Ban him. Kick him off the stream. Inju says, I miss my wife. MZ says, I remember that when we all thought this was a good idea. I mean, the chat's having a great time. Are you guys having a good time? First person's like, not really. I just think it's really weird that sometimes my wife starts a conversation with, you're not even listening, are you? Just a weird way to start a conversation,